Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to Let's Play Bayonetta 2. It is finally time to go and rescue Jean from the pits of Inferno here in Chapter 11, Inferno and its ruler. And we're gonna kill two birds with one stone and take care of Chapter 11 and 12 in this episode since they are both primarily boss fight chapters. So let's get in there.
Susani, Olag, Bagle Olag Babylon F, Donasto Gamata Tastos de la Sodpi.
I came to pick up a friend. It's almost her curfew.
Halara clear, Coronzon, Mua, Crip O Kranza Quas Madrid. Tilgav Rivs Agmach, Amdgefa, Zax Katspa, Old Uklin. Babylona Pakna Niso, Nene Banglasti Founds Nunkf, Prinsar. Nunk Vipuran Galvan, Cures Tlasad P.
Are you still going to forgive me my trespasses now? What are you going to do without your precious palace?
Agzakar Nunkf, his Umbra Coronzont. Kassam Nunkf, Baboen Eran Madama Butterfly. Nikma Pai, Las Madama Butterfly. Matba Katzba, Zordo Unf, Zernzava Unzam.
Good thing the three of us girls enjoy a good catfight.
Madama Butterfly, O Cosp, Nunk, Kosai Oz. Nunk, Untong, O Baskin Komala.
I don't know what you did to piss her off, but whatever it was, nice.
I love how, the other infernal demons Veo has a contract with, they're all, real impersonal relationships, it seems like. But with Madame Butterfly, they seem like sisters. Alraune. I'm gonna butcher the hell out of that name. I'm gonna butcher that real bad. Alraune is, not the ruler of Inferno. She's making some kind of power play, devouring powerful souls down here. But, Queen Sheba would be the ruler of Inferno, the counterpart to Jubileus that you and Jean summoned at the end of last game. And, this fight's kind of fun. It's, she's real quick. She does a whole lot of damage. She's a lot slower on normal. Normal in general is a lot easier, but in particular, hard and normal for Alraune is like night and day. She gets so much faster. Very hard to keep up with on later difficulties. Her first phase here, she does her normal lunges, her drill attacks, and she summons plants which can spit shit at you that immobilize you. Nothing real big. Nothing too dangerous. And her little phantom scorpion tail, her wicked weave thing. Is it just me? Am I crazy, or does she look a little bit like Vajon? I think it's the oversized helmet. And now she becomes the Whisperer of Insanity.
Jean!
Then it's going to be a bloody coronation.
Now, release my Umbran sister.
I feel like Alraune needed a little bit more setup to be like this big badass climactic end of Act 2 villain. This form is a lot easier than the first form because it's a lot slower and her attacks are a lot more telegraphed now. Yeah, just like that. So this will be no problem. While I'm fighting her, though, I did a little bit of looking around, some digging, and it seems like her name's based off this fucked up German story about a prostitute who was inseminated with the semen of a hanged murderer. And that itself is based around a myth about mandrake roots. And Alraune is the German word for mandrake. The myth behind them is that they're grown when hanged men ejaculate after death and their semen hits the ground. So that's your messed up mythology lesson for today. And mandragores, by the way, lots of great messed up mythological stuff about them. I learned a lot tangentially after reading Berserk and looking stuff up. Anyway, so not only is there that, but Alraune's backstory is that she poisoned herself because her husband left her, and that she wanders Inferno poisoning and devouring and trapping powerful souls. So, yeah, dark character. Woo, almost got grabbed there. I think the initial hit from the grab still did damage. Wasn't like a straight up counter. Now we'll do this for the second time, trying to free Jean. And this probably won't last too much longer. Oh, all of her backstory, by the way, ties back to Dante's Inferno again, because the whole suicide forest thing and her plant motif and the tree motif that we have going on. So it kind of harkens back to the suicide forest I was talking about from the Divine Comedy last time. There will be more Dante's Inferno references coming up very shortly. Yeah, not too tough of a boss.
Damn, woman. I thought I told you to chill. You got more important shit to do than dealing with this monstrosity.
Jean. Jean, get up. You're going to be late. Jean, it's time. Get up! Please, Jean! Wake up! Jean!
Cereza.
What do you need? A wake-up kiss or something? You never were much of a morning person, were you?
This is... Cereza. You came here to rescue me? Are you insane?
You took the words right out of my mouth. Let's go.
What's happening?
You need to get back to your body and get some rest, too.
Be careful, Cereza. Something big is going to happen to our world.
I know. Just go home. And no stopping or turning around along the way.
I thought I'd fucked up my business. Gotta hand it to you. This is quality. The perfect palette for an artiste. Now, time to do my dirty.
So that's how that works. Well, not very romantic.
Got a nice glow about it, don't you think? As for its power, well, you don't need me to explain the finer points of fucking shit up, do you?
Little one!
Got them all lined up waiting to be saved, huh? Don't forget about your new toy.
Yo, did you see how easily Rodan blocked that wicked weave at the beginning of that scene? What a goddamn boss! And for beating, Alraune, why can't she have an easier name for me? Let's call her Samantha from now on. When we beat, Samantha, we got our whip, Alraune. You could see Rodan doing his work, on the fly this time. We didn't have to hand an LP to him. Yeah, we get our whip, Alraune, and it kicks major ass compared to the whip from Bayo 1. It is seriously beastly. It has better damage. You can slam 2 enemies at once on the 3rd hit if you do the charge modifier. It's got the this awesome PPP delayed P combo. That's like this rising helicopter move. It's so good. And climax horrors. This is the return of Route 666. Just get a quick look at those controls. Dodge under these. Oh man. It's a better Route 666 minus the cool Outrun Afterburner musical Easter eggs. Or at least not that anyone's found so far. There might still be some stuff like that. And if you're wondering, there is also a Space Harrier level. It's Platinum, of course there's a Space Harrier level. So Route 666 was kind of bland, the motorcycle was boring, the controls were boring, there wasn't much going on, and it took way too long. This section fixes all that shit. Climax sources kick ass. And right now, hey, Gamora! Always love to see Gamora in his full form. We're traveling over a river of blood, which is interesting because in Dante's Inferno, this is what I was alluding to earlier, there's a river of blood called Phlegethon. It comes from the 5 rivers of the underworld in Greek mythology, the most famous being Styx. Phlegethon is like its less well-known cousin. It was this big flaming river to Tartarus. And then there's Acheron or Acheron. I can't remember the name of the other one. Oh fuck, the irony is that everyone who drinks from the one that I can't remember the name of forgets everything. And anyway, and then the last one was Cocytus, which I only remember because in the Divine Comedy it's the name of the deepest circle of hell, and it was a lake of frozen tears where Lucifer sat with his 3 heads chewing on the bodies of history's greatest traitors, Judas, Brutus, and Cassius. So whenever someone's being a smartass, telling you, yeah, that'll happen when hell freezes over, bitch slap them with your sick Divine Comedy knowledge and tell them that the 9th circle of hell is already frozen. Anyway, Phlegethon is where murderers are sent. Scullopendra, the centipede demon, just happens to hail from this bloody river. He is said to dwell in a river of boiling blood. which is a reference to Phlegethon. Oh, and since we're talking about the Divine Comedy, I remember seeing this comment, but I didn't bring it up earlier. I had a real cursory knowledge that Rodin was named for a French sculptor, but a commenter pointed out one of his works is named The Gates of Hell, and it's based on the Divine Comedy.
He still owes me some answers.
Your impudence will cost you your life, witch!
So you're saying diplomacy has failed, then? Surrender, or it will be more than your mask that you lose.
Umbra witch. Or shall I call Bayonetta?
That seems to be what people call me these days.
Very well then, Bayonetta. You shall be the first Umbra witch to die at my hand. I swear it on my honor as a Lumen Sage.
Alright, the Masked Sage finally reveals himself to be Baldur, something we've known all along. This fight's so good. This is our last fight with the Lumen Sage with Baldur. And it's the best one by far. It's not as epic in scope like the first one was, but this is pure bliss. Sorry if I'm a little frantic. I'm gonna try to pure plat this, so if I go silent for long stretches, forgive me. This is one of my favorite fights ever. That's why I want to pure plat this one, just tribute to it. Pay it proper respect, and go all out, because this fight deserves it. But it requires a lot of concentration, because he's very fast, as you can see, and aggressive. Close to an Umbran climax to finish this phase out. When he hits the green bar, it starts the second phase. I get a little breather. The hard attack, the hardest one... Yeah, there we go. The hardest attack is the one where the glaive pops out from underneath you. You know what? Let me skip this animation real quick. There we go. That starting off with a stinger always gives you a freebie because you can predictably dodge after the stinger because he'll always attack right away. That gives you not only the stinger free, but a free witch time and a free little bit of free combo. Yeah, this is an intense fight. Ooh, just frame dodge. Yeah, that attack. Sometimes if I'm at the right angle, I like to parry the glaive that pops up under your feet. And the way you do that is you just parry directly in front of him. Sometimes, if an attack comes from the left, you have to parry towards the left side. But anything that comes up underneath you, you parry towards the boss. You can also parry that feather attack, but it's super hard because you have to flick the stick several times in a row forward. Oh, I got this. As soon as as soon as that magic gauge is full. Come on. Oh, this is parry. Yeah. Oh, I realized I was gonna break that in time. Oh, yeah, just yeah. Yeah, just that one little spark of hit left. That magic pixel. I was afraid that something was gonna go wrong.
Be forgiven. My soul is a lumen. He will draw his last breath before me. This is impossible.
Little one? Where am I? Bayonetta! You can get away from me!
Oh, that's what I like to see. That is a super intense fight. It's really tough. It's not tough to complete because the damage is so low on normal. But even on normal, he's fast as hell. The pace of the fight is breakneck. Again, even on normal. When you raise it to infinite climax, he is lightning. He's lightning incarnate. Oh, man. That felt really good. Now I'm gonna backtrack for some stuff I missed. See you in a sec. Alright, so we're back in Chapter 1 in, I almost called it Vigrid, in Noatin, right at the beginning of the stage. Remember I said there were 2 broken witch hearts that I couldn't get yet? Well, I needed this form, the Snake Within, in order to reach a couple of these underwater chests which contain broken witch hearts. There are 2 of them in this stage, this being the first one right off the docks. And then I'll fast forward to where the next one is. It should be right after the second verse. And right after you finish verse 2, you can come down here for your other broken witch heart. You get Snake Within, as you saw, at the beginning of Chapter 5, so I could have come back for this any time, but it just slipped my mind. And we're good to go. We're caught up on broken witch hearts now. So, with a really intense fight, one of my favorites ever, that no hyperbole, the 3rd Lumen Sage fight in this game is one of my favorites of all time. It's become an instant classic for me. With that behind us, we're gonna gear up for a nostalgia trip in Chapter 13. See you then. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one.